welcome to another video of mine. This is my first actual makeup video, and I hope that you like what you see. If you do, stick around because the video is coming right after. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. All right, I'm back with another video, and today I'm just going to do a basic look, showing you how I do my makeup. Again, for those that don't know, I'm not a professional. I'm new at this, but this is a passion of mine, and I'm just using my vanity area as my background or backdrop. So like I said, I haven't really kind of decided on what look, just a neutral kind of look. Something that I would typically wear for the fall. So I'm going to start out with the primer on my lids, and I think I'm just going to go with my I Love Stage Essence primer that I got from Ulta. And I'm just going to prime my lids. And please don't mind me if I do get quiet during the video. Like I said, I'm new, so just work with me. And I'm just holding a dollar store mirror here to do my makeup with, because I want to be kind of close to the camera, all up in the camera. And I'm just using a beauty blender. This is a Real Techniques beauty blender that I'm using. I don't typically use a blender. I typically like to use a brush. I feel like you have more control to me with a brush, and I just like the payoff that it gives. But to each his own, in regards to what you like to use. And I hope the lighting is okay. Like I said, I'm just starting out with this, so I will definitely get better and plan on getting a ring light and things of that nature. But my lids are primed, and I'm going to go in with my favorite all-time transition color, and I like to use Coastal Scents' Oktoberfest, and the color looks just like such. Please don't mind the fingernails. They will be done this week. I know a lot of people say that in their videos, but yeah. So I'm just going to use a basic fluffy brush. This is, I got it in my BoxyCharm. I can't remember the name of the company. But I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that all over my lid. Mostly focusing it in my transitional area, which typically is here if you dig into your eyelid. And I have semi-hooded eyes, not too hooded, but there's some hoodedness there. And I'm sorry if I sound low. I was getting a cold. It looked like it was going away, but it's kind of back. So yes, please disregard that part. So again, like I said, I'm focusing that in the crease area, just like such. And I'm doing windshield wiper motions, just rubbing, swiping back and forth basically, to make sure that there's no harsh edges in regards to the color that I'm using. Or harsh edges for the look, I should say. Because you never want your eyeshadows to show where one starts and one begins, because it's supposed to basically all blend together. So again, I'm just placing this transition color down. And it's a really warm brown. Typically, if you use a transition color, you want to use something a little close to your skin tone. You don't always have to, based on the look that you're going for. I mean, some people, you can use whatever color you want. But if you're going for a more natural look, I would say use a color that's going to be a little close to your skin tone. So again, I'm just placing that, and I'm just going back and forth. Getting more product if I need it. If not, just moving on. And just using what's left on the brush to clean it up. Alright, I think I'm kind of happy with what I have. So a little Of the people that I actually learn from, just to give conversation, not to be quiet. Like I said, if I stop at times, just please keep in mind I'm new. This is like my actual first video doing makeup on here. But I do watch and learn from a lot of women who do makeup on YouTube and Facebook. I am right now obsessed with watching, don't let it sound crazy, Taylor Jane Made. I love watching Ty the MUA. I love watching Tropical Punch. I am still hooked on Nitra B. And I like watching that girl Shay XO. I watch a lot of different people. What Would Lizzie Do? OMG, she's so cute. But I do like watching a lot of different people that do their makeup. And now I'm going to move on to... Okay, I'm going to move on with trying to cut my crease. Because like I said, I'm going for more of a neutral type look. So with that, I'm going to just go back in with the primer that I started out with for my lids. Since it's a neutral base color, and that's pretty much what I'm going to go for. I am not good at this, so I just typically put it on the lid where I want it to go, and I just move it where it needs to be. So I'm going to start out with the first lid. And I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. And I'm going to just stop it where I want it to be. And then I'm just going to go back in with the brush that I was using and just clean up the outside edges of that. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Ooh, really, did I just get that on my eyelashes? But it's all trial and error, like I said. I am a collector. I plan on doing a video also of all the makeup that I have. I am in no means bragging, but it took me a long time to get where I am with my collection, and I'm just very proud of it. I love collecting makeup. I love buying makeup. Like I said, I like buying affordable makeup. I like buying high-end. I do also watch Abby as well as Bianca on Facebook. And I am so upset I did not get the opportunity to get Bianca's palette. I, however, did just get Abby's I said tablet, OMG. Or did I say palette? I'm not sure, but I'm sorry. I did, however, get to get Abby's palette and her brush set that came out. I wasn't able to get it when the first round came out with the book bag, I believe, that came with it. But I did get, and that's kind of like how it's looking. I'm just going to clean up again. I did, however, get the second round the new round that just came out with the brushes. So I do got the brushes and the palette. So I think the color that I'm going to go on my lid with, I got this palette by Violet Voss. It's called Essentials. I actually got this palette in my recent Boxy Luxe box. And I think I'm going to go in with gold. This gold on my lid. And I think I'm going to deepen up the outside area with the cinnamon. Not to be all over the place. But ladies, if you do not have yourself subscribed to BoxyCharm, I suggest you do so. It is a great and affordable way to build up your makeup collection. Like, you cannot go wrong with it. Okay, I like that. You definitely cannot go wrong with it. It's right now, I believe it is $21.99 still. And you get 5 full-size products every month in your box. And where did I put that? Oh, sorry. You get 5 full-size products in your box every month. And every 3 months, you can get Boxy Luxe, and that gives you 8 to 11 products in your box. The next one that I get, I will be doing an unboxing on here. But if you're not familiar with it, I suggest just going on YouTube and just looking up BoxyCharm. And trust and believe, you will not be disappointed. I know they are rolling out a new thing that they already started, but I think it's going to be more in effect starting in November. Don't quote me, like I said, look it up. Where you're going to get, it's going to go to $25, but you're going to be able to get, and I'm sorry if I'm not too close so that you can see the look, where you're actually going to be able to get 6 to 7 full-size products, and you're going to get the option to choose one to two items. They'll send you like an email, and you can pick 1 to 2 items that you specifically definitely want to be able to receive in your box, which is, I think, a nice thing that they're gonna do. I know this month coming up for October, we actually got that option for it was either the Iconic face shimmer spray or some type of face balm or primer, I think it is. And you had the option to choose which one you wanted, but you just got to make sure that your payment is ready on the 1st, because they come for their money on the 1st. But like I said, it's definitely a great option to start building up your makeup collection with. I feel like when you go with a lot of these subscriptions, it is a great way to build up your makeup. And not only that, who doesn't like waiting for that mailbox to come when you know that there's some makeup coming in the mail? I know I do. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking to build up your collection. And I know you can't, it's hard to, be in Ulta and Sephora or anywhere, a drugstore for that matter, purchasing makeup every day or every week. But at least you have those subscriptions to look forward to each month. I did start out with Ipsy. I was with Ipsy for about 3 years, but I just feel like with Ipsy, yeah, it's $10 a month. It's cute getting the bags, but you're getting samples. And it started to feel like it was getting repetitive with some of the stuff that they would give you. So I just felt like, let me try something different. So from there, I've been with BoxyCharm, and I've been with the BoxyCharm for about 2 years now, and I have yet to be disappointed. I mean, $21. Your boxes sometimes are worth over $300. Like, I've received in just a regular $21 box, I've gotten a blow dryer, I've gotten a flat iron. Like, you can't go wrong with it. I think the subscription is great, and there's some other ones out there I definitely want to try. I know I also watch not a lot, but I do follow Hank and Henry, and I know that he has a subscription that's about to start, but I have not jumped on that bandwagon yet. But I've been thinking about it. But I mostly I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I am a drugstore shopper for makeup. I love Morphe. I do have the new Jeffree Star palette. I love watching and purchasing his stuff. I love James Charles. I like watching his stuff too. And I own his palette as well. I'm pretty sure you can see it right there. But yes. And I own a lot of Morphe. I started out with BH Cosmetics. I started out with buying makeup, tons of makeup off of eBay. And everybody knows about 5 years ago, eBay was popular for getting stuff, or people still go on there and sell the items that they purchase if you can't get it. I was hooked on MAC, especially when MAC came out with their I pretty much stick to MAC now when they come out with their holiday collections. And if it was sold out and you try to go in there and get it, I'm going in now with that this color that I stated before, cinnamon, to deepen my crease. This one right here. But this is how the look is coming along. And not to get off topic, but I am the type of person, I do my eyes first. I don't do my face and then my eyes, because I don't want to have to go back and clean up anything, especially having to deal with fallout. But I like I shop everywhere. Like, I can't wait to show my makeup collection, because like I said, you will see how diverse my collection is. Like, I am definitely obsessed with ColourPop. I mean, they just keep them coming, and it's very affordable, I feel. And BH Cosmetics. I love getting their brushes. I have a lot of their brushes as well. Um, I, I'm the type of person, I feel like brushes are great. I know Sigma's got great brushes. Certain companies have great brushes. A lot of people are coming out with brush sets, but I feel like it's all in the way that you hold the brush and what works for you to get it done. So to me, it doesn't matter where you get it from. But like I said, if you're a person that likes deals, definitely check out BH Cosmetics, because I feel like BH Cosmetics, when it comes to brushes, I don't believe anybody can beat their deals. I just don't. I feel like they're, like I said, they're very affordable, especially if you're just starting out and you're just looking for a great brush, great brush deal. And they always have deals where you can get your brushes and you can get an eyeshadow palette with it. Like, they sell it as a combo, and anybody who knows makeup knows what I'm talking about. But like I said, if you're just starting out, it's definitely affordable and it's a great option to consider. Also, outside of them, I would say Coastal Scents, Morphe. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of other ones, but I feel like if you're looking for that pop of a deal, and I'm just going back over my colors. Like I said, I use that brown to deepen up the outside of the color, and I just don't want to lose my gold on my lid as I'm cleaning up my crease. So I'm just tapping back in and adding more. And I'm making sure that I fade the two into one another so that, like I said, you can't tell where one ends and one begins. So I'm going back in to do the other side. Sorry if I'm saying I'm a lot as well. But on my first few videos, I will not be editing a lot of it out because I just want to see where I need to improve and what's working for me and what's not working for me. So I'm kind of just going to raw edit, like literally add a little pop-ups here and there, whatever, and just go for the gusto. And what goes, goes, and what doesn't, will not. But I just want to see how it works for me. And like I said in my intro video, if you went back and watched it in my previous video that I posted, I kind of just want to be able to go back and be able to realize how much I've grown. And like I said, being that I'm starting out for the first time, I'm not a professional. I have no clue, what works. I don't have anybody to, guide me through, which I am still looking for someone to do. But in the meantime, in between time, this is what works for me. I will also be doing wig reviews on here. I know how to put a wig on for myself. I don't do it for anybody else. I do not know how to make wigs. I do purchase bundles of hair, and I have a really good friend of mine who does my hair for me. She is absolutely amazing, and that's just where I'm going to be. So I'm hoping that when my channel grows that I'm able to do wig reviews and things of that nature for different companies. But for right now, I'm comfortable with starting out and seeing where it takes me and go from there. But for right now, this is what it is. And I'm loving what I do. Like I said, it took me a long time to want to do what I'm doing. And I just appreciate anybody that takes the time to watch my videos and is willing to take on learning with me and this journey with me. But I think that this is kind of where I am. I'm going to deepen up that brown on the outside a little more. And like I said, I'm just fading the two into one another. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap very, very lightly into that black just to add a little bit of depth to the outside of the eye. So pretty much almost like I'm just going into it with a smoky eye look. So I hope that you like what you're seeing, and I hope that you have hit that notification bell. Share the video. Okay, I think like I said, I'm pretty much, this is what the eye is looking like. I'm sorry if the lighting is like horrible. That's what the eye is looking like right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a wipe and I'm going to clean up any of the excess that I have that has fallen out on my face. That's pretty much what I did. And just for the sake of the video, I did do my brows before I started because, like I said, there are three main things that I struggle with when it comes to doing my makeup looks, and it is brows, it is doing my lashes, and it is trying to conquer a wing. Like, come on. Those three things are, yeah, things that, you know, I'm going to try to get to a point where I can practice online, but I'm working on it when I'm not doing videos or doing anything at home so that I can try to master it. But for now, that is, yeah, it's something that I struggle with. So for the sake of the video, I will be using, I'm sorry if I turn my back to you, I will be using my Infallible Matte Lock L'Oreal Primer today. So let's sit there. And I chose to have my vanity area as my backdrop to you today until I, like I said, pick things up. So I'm sorry if you see me turning around a lot. I'm just grabbing things off of my desk because I'm right next to it. So. And I have oily to combination skin. In the winter, I am a little more drier in the winter. So I like to use foundations that are dry or not, a combination or not. I'd like to stick to foundations that are matte. I am not too into dewy looks, but I'll do it for the sake of just doing it, just to, you know, do something different. But for me, yeah, I'm typically a matte girl. I like to be matte. Okay, so I have my primer on, and I'm going to use my MAC Peach Luster. Now, like I said, I buy high-end and affordable, low-end products. But for me, I found that when it comes to MAC Peach Luster Pen, this is the only peach tone that works for me. I have tried the LA Pro Conceal, which I love to use as my concealer, but for me, their orange is just too orange. BH Cosmetics is just not too, it's just orange yellow. Like, I have to use what works for me, and for me, this is the one that works for me. And I don't only use the orange in the areas pretty much around my nose because I wear glasses. I like to use it around my mouth and just the excess of what's left under my eyes. And I don't, like I said, I don't use a lot, but that's what I use to do my looks with. And I'm just using a water bottle on the side to wet my beauty blender, and I'm just going to use that to tap out the orange. Outside of makeup, I have been starting to get extremely into mukbangs. I know you're probably thinking, why in the hell do you care about people who eat and snack? And you know what? I thought about that in the beginning, like, what are they doing? But at the same time, if you really take the time to watch some of their videos, my all-time favorite, which I'm pretty sure she is known by everybody at this point, is B Loves Life. OMG. Love watching her videos. And which brings me to what I was going to say. If you think about it, it's not just that they're eating. It's the conversation they give. Like, when her families would do the challenges or just to hold a conversation. I apologize, I dropped my mirror. It just makes you laugh. Like, it's just like you sitting and you're eating. And sometimes I'm eating when I'm watching, or I'm just watching, and it's like you're sitting there and you're eating and you're conversating with them. Like, I love when her and her husband sing songs or talk about movies or try to battle one another. OMG, the funniest. But I love watching her. I love watching her son, Zaddy Chunk Chunk. I am like really into Zaddy Chung Chung's friend Nicole, of course. You have to go over to her channel and check her out. She's just starting out with makeup as well, and I'm gonna keep it 100. And I'm not saying this to get no brownie points or to boost it up, but I have put 2 videos out already, and I've just been sitting back contemplating on when I was gonna put this video out. I actually watched her do her get ready with me video today, and today is Sunday. Oh my goodness, no it is not. Where is my time? Today is Friday, and she puts her videos out on one a week, Fridays at 2 o'clock, and I just was watching her video, and I'm like, said how nervous she was. She was like, I'm just gonna do it, and she's doing it, and she's having fun with it, and I was like, you know what, just do it. Just do it. Don't keep thinking about it. If you already started it, what are you stopping for? So here I am. And yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, it's Friday and it's around almost 5. Not sure when I'll get this video up. I'm gonna try to make sure that this video can be up by no later than Sunday. But I'm gonna, once I get to a point where I'm comfortable and I got my space kind of like where I want to be, I want to try to put videos up at least 2 times a week. Once I really start getting into it and really start learning how to do more editing and things of that nature, then I'll try to do, you know, 3 to 5 times a week, because that is my goal to do. And I hope people watch. So I'm done now. I put my peach luster on. So now I'm going to go for the foundation. The foundation I'm going to wear today, for the sake of this video and to be affordable, I'm going to use the Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. And don't shoot me, because it's getting low. And I'm just going to twist it off. And I'm just going to put it on my face. So I'm just going to, I kind of just swipe where I can and put it on like such. My brush, and I'm using a Morphe R6 brush to blend out my foundation with, because like I said, I feel like for me, certain things you have more control with the brush, and I like to tap it in, and I know you can do it with the beauty blender as well, but like I said, this is what works for me. But yeah, back to the mukbang thing. Yeah, so I've been like watching a lot. There's a lot of other ones I watch. I watch Sauce Queen. I love watching Steph and Tosh, Flavs by Dame Dash. My all-time other favorite, and he's just a character all by himself, and I actually love him for being himself, and he's very true and honest. And that's Nikocado Avocado. Like, OMG. He is just, he's everything. But yeah, so like I said, and I did say in my last video, I plan on trying to do some mukbangs. I'm gonna, like I said, I want people to comment down below and ask questions about me, because I want to do mukbangs, but for me, I can't really do all like what they do, and you'll learn why when I do my Q&A video. But I definitely have gotten great recipes from someone like the Sauce Queen when they cook for their mukbangs, or a lot of them do, oh my god, the Seafood Queen, be loved. Like, she has me hooked on so much stuff, and I did get her sauce that came out, so I cannot wait to use it. I'm just so amazed by her. A very wonderful human being, and not saying just because, again, trying to get brownie points, but I've watched her from the day that she started, and she's from Milwaukee, and I'm from Racine, Wisconsin originally, but I do currently live in Delaware. But I just think that she's a very genuine and honest person, and I feel like just her being that, and believing in who she is and never steering from that, has allowed her to have the success that she's had. You're talking about a woman who started out with no experience in YouTube mukbang community in January of 2017. So we are in 2019, and it's almost over. And in 2 years, this woman is a millionaire. from doing mukbangs, and now she's like, might as well say, touring all over the world at this point. Like, it's about to be. And she's done some amazing collabs. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like, even if you're not into mukbangs, just watching her success and watching her grow, it gives you the motivation to do other things. Like, you can have that same, watching her and that, her success can give you the motivation to do something that you inspire yourself to do. And there's a mukbanger who used to always say, and I don't watch this one anymore, and I don't want to get into why, because I will eventually one day in one of my videos, but no one can believe in you but you. And if it's a dream of yours, do it. You can't worry about what somebody else is going to say. So for that is why I just said, as long as I've wanted to do YouTube, I kept putting it off. And I just felt like, you know what? It's my time. I'm going to do it. I got tough skin because I feel like whatever someone's going to say that's negative and that's going to try to bring you down, God is here to bring you up. And at the end of the day, they're typing it. They're never going to see you anywhere out in the streets to say it to your face. So with that, you just got to keep pushing. And there's always going to be a hater out there somewhere for you. And it is what it is. So moving on to my next thing. I am going to go in with my concealer. And like I said, I'm going in with LA Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. And I like to mix it with Warm Honey. I know you're probably thinking, what are you doing? But it works for me. It works for me. So I'm going to go in with that. And I don't want to try to have the video be too long. So I'm going to try to speed up the process. So I'm sorry if at this point I get a little quiet. But like I said, I'm going to have a Q&A and do more talking in other videos. And again, I do apologize for my voice in this video. Like I said, it's that time of the year. And my doctor got me. She said, I had my physical a week ago. You ready for your flu shot? And I was like, ugh. And I hate getting flu shots. I hate it. I feel like it's an epic fail every time. You're bound to get sick. So, yeah. And that's me with my concealer. For today's video, I am going to use my Beauty Blender to blend it out. And you'll see when I do my makeup, I tend to change things up sometimes. Like, I feel like the more you learn, the different things you wind up doing until you find that one thing that's like, this is what works for you. And that's me. Like, I typically, for the most part, I kind of do the same thing. But I do like to try new things that I see. Because like I said, I still watch YouTube and Facebook women that do their makeup. And I'm learning. I'm learning different things every day. And I'm loving every bit of it. And once I do that part, I kind of go back in with my foundation brush and just blend out the outside edges of where I put my concealer, because I don't like seeing any harsh edges when I'm doing my makeup. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to go in with my Sacha. Ooh, sorry, I turned the camera. I am going to go in with my Sacha Buttercup. And I will use the Beauty Blender to do that. And this is just me baking and also concealing with powder the areas that I put concealer in. And I kind of just go over everything first. And then if I'm in the mood, I'll do a little baking in the process. But I will put extra powder in the areas where, under my eyes, so that it doesn't sit there. Right. So now I will contour. Like I said, I'm doing what works for me. And I am using my Sedona Lace 313 brush to contour with. This is actually the, oh, she's another one that I love watching. Sorry. I'm gonna get it. This is Pretty Little Miss Grace. This is her brush collection that she came out with Sedona Lace. She is another one. If you want somebody who truly can blend colors, definitely check out her channel. I absolutely love watching her because she can put some colors together. That's how I feel when it comes to Tropical Punch. Same way. Hence her name. And again, I'm just doing what works for me. And I'm just not doing like a heavy contour. And I'm using the Sedona Lace 316. This was her set, and there's a couple other brushes that went to it. And what I'm using to contour with, I'm using the CoverGirl Ebony Bronze. It is an oldie and still a goodie to me. I can't seem to use anything else. I have tried Black Radiance, and I do have like different things that I can use and try, but you know, sometimes that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's me. That's me when it comes to this. And I just take the bigger brush and kind of just buff it out so you can't, so I don't have any harsh lines while I'm doing this. And that's pretty much where I'm at with that. I'm gonna go in now with my L'Oreal Infallible. As you can see, I hit pan, need to get another one. My pressed powder, so that I can kind of set my face. As I was saying before, my hairdresser, she is the one who did my hair. If anybody has questions or like it. It's my first time having it. I know you're probably thinking, girl, that style has been out forever. Well, it's new to me. It's my first time doing it. I do have a group that I do have on Facebook if anybody is interested. Also, it is Too Glam and Unique to Give a Damn. I will post it in the description box when I load this video. If you're interested, check it out. It is a group that I created to help and inspire other women who are interested in doing their makeup and are just too shy or just looking for, you know, it's a group where bullying is not tolerated. It is a group that is used to help inspire other women who are interested in doing makeup or wanting to learn about makeup, but just don't have that place to go where they feel comfortable or don't have to worry about, you know, anyone critiquing them or making them feel a type of way. So it's pretty good. It's had its up and downs, but right now it's wonderful where it's at right now, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I'm very happy about that group. It is a diverse group. It has a lot of wonderful women in there, young and old, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So again, I'm just going back in with this powder because I am going to put my eyeliner on, and then I'm going to smudge out my under eye with some of the cinnamon and the other color that I used. So I'm going in with that black like that. And if you like my contacts, they are prescription contacts, so they're not like, nobody didn't pay and give them to me. I didn't get them from another company or anything like that. I just finally am able to get color contacts, and I love it. Okay, so I'm just cleaning off my brush, and I'm gonna go in with the, go in with cinnamon and go under my lash line. Just like that. And just like that. And then I'm going to go back in with that gold a little bit. If I should use a smaller brush, I think I will. Just to bring it around. Because I feel like with this, there's no need to do an inner corner highlight. Just because the gold kind of does everything that you need. Kind of like that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Again, like I said, haven't perfected lashes, but this gives me all the lash I need. I do use different ones. But I really like the payoff that I get from this one as well. Sometimes I'll use more than one. Sorry, I'm quiet while I'm doing my lashes. I think everybody has that moment in makeup where they're like, I gotta concentrate. Things is about to get real. Okay. And I'm just gonna take my big powder brush. And I brushed away all the excess. I'm almost done. I am now Sorry, I'm just reaching for a blush. And today I'm going to use Cocoa. Actually, I'm going to use Desert Rose by NYX today. So I'm going to use for my blush. Just looking for a brush. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush. No particular number or anything. Just one of the great brushes. Like I advised you in the beginning. Check them out. And then I'm just putting that on the cheeks there. Pretty much go for like the apples of the cheeks. And then I kind of like take it back up. Just enough to give you a little flush of color. And then I'm going to go in with a highlighter. And I typically like to mix two. I am going in with my All Over Kiss Glow in the shade Bronze Glow. And I'm also going to be using Wet n Wild's Solar Powered Limited Edition Glow. This is the glow, and that is the blush that came in that trio. I will be using, this is a Luxie 512. That's who this brush is by. Luxie. It's a Luxie brand brush. So I am going to start with my Kiss All Over Glow. I like to typically just give a nice little soft spray to the brush just to make sure that the glow gives you everything you're looking for. So I kind of just go in like that. And you'll see what I mean when I add the other one on top of this. I'm just going down the center of my nose with this. Top of my lip. Oop. And my brush. Ah, here it is. I forgot. I do like to go under my lip for the contour. I'm not adding any new product. It kind of gives you that pout you're looking for. So there's that. And then just so there's nothing harsh, I just go over it a little bit with that. But yeah. And then I'm just kind of just a little swipe on the brows. A little more on the nose. All right. Now we're going to give it the final touch and give it that actual pop by using my Wet n Wild highlighter. Highlight palette. And there you can see that that actual hit of pop that it gives it. So that's it with that. And I think we're done. I'm gonna go ahead. I think for this look today, I'm going to use my MAC Chestnut Liner. And I think I'm going to go in with and Tiramisu NYX's Butter Lip Gloss. And this is my final look. I'm going to set my face. And I'm going to set my face using my Tarte Ready Set setting powder or setting spray. This is another item that I actually did receive in my BoxyCharm. So ladies, definitely check that out. So that is my final look. I hope that you like it. I like it. Like I said, I think it's a nice, simple look to go with. You could wear it to work. If you're the type of person who can't go out of the house because your makeup got to look like something, it's quick and easy, something to do. I know it took a little longer in the video because I was talking. And again, I do apologize if I was talking a little much for some people. Like I said, this is my first makeup video, but I hope that you like it. And I hope that you click that notification button, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. And always remember, true beauty comes from within. It's not always what's on the outside. It also comes from within. So stay blessed and have a good day. Bye.